Okay, Gary, 4-3 defeat on a cold night. Is it fair to say we got caught cold at certain times of that game, unfortunately?
Yeah, it's funny because it's overly disappointed with the result. Of course I am. There was a lot of content in the game I did like, but there's obviously an important part of the content I didn't like. If you look at how we started the game in the first 5 to 10 minutes, we've had 2 corners, 2 crosses, and we've had a great chance inside the box that's deflected wide, and that was all inside the first 5 or 8 minutes. So we've asked the players to start with an intensity, a purpose, take the game to the opposition. Let's see how they've travelled, and we've done exactly what was asked of us. But you know, their first foray forward, we give a free kick away, which seemed to be the running theme of the evening. I think we give way too many free kicks away over the course of the evening, but we've given a free kick away in a dangerous area. It's their first moment really forward. And again, for about the umpteenth time this season, and I say this season, I've only been in 2 or 3 games, but it's been a running theme throughout the season that we've failed to, carry out our duties and take responsibility, be it in the first or second phase. And 2 of the goals have come from that again tonight. And the importance, and I keep emphasising the importance of restarts and set plays, and we've managed to find a way to get back into the game, but then managed to find a way to lose the game, and that's not good quality, and it's something that we need to address and address quickly.
Sure. And this schedule at the moment of going Tuesday, Saturday isn't really sort of allowing you time to implement these things that you're talking about.
Just said that, exactly that in the changing room. We've not worked too much on offensive or defensive set plays. We've not been, had enough moments or time to be able to. It's again Thursday, it'll be exactly the same. We've just come through 4 games in 10 days. We go Saturday, Tuesday again. We've got 4 fit defenders in the football club, and and we're just needing to to look after the defenders. And where is the area of the pitch that we need to improve? It's definitely defensively for me, and that isn't just aimed at goalkeeper and back 4. Both of the goals that we've conceded from set plays today have been secondary parts of the defensive unit where other players had responsibilities, and we need to be better. We need to be better in defensive organisation. We need to be better in defensive intensity. There's no question of that. We had identified that in transition we need to be better, and that has slightly improved. And that will continue to improve with when we sort of reinforce some of the stuff that is required. But there's still work to be done, and like you just said, work to be done is on the training pitch, and we're not getting an awful lot of time to do that. I said most of our coaching and most of our improvement will have to come in game, and that is very much the situation. It's not an excuse, it's just a fact. We've climbed the mountain really today. I said it to the chaps, are we capable? The goal we scored in the first half gave us the opportunity to do that, and credit is due to the team, to the way they recovered the deficit, but we should never be putting ourselves in that position. All 3 goals are avoidable. All 3 goals in that first half are really poor from a defensive structure point of view. Didn't win first ball, didn't cover round, didn't pick up a runner. It was just, they were just poor. And even the one where we've gone to ground in our box and we've maybe not shut the angle down, from goalkeeper maybe quick enough, and they're the small details that will help us. But as I say, improvement has got to be made from analysing performance, which we'll do some stuff on the screen on Thursday night. I think that'll be important, and it will be very much where the group is at. Some of them are running really on sort of empty at the moment, and we've just got to look after them. As much as we want to improve them, we've got to also look after them.
Because Chatham's going to be a challenge as well, isn't it, on Saturday?
Exactly that. I would have loved to have gone into the Chatham game on the back of 3 wins, and I thought we were capable of doing that. I know we put a lot into every minute of the game Saturday. You could see that right up until the death, and I pulled away really from making more changes tonight. There was 1 or 2 that were a little tired, I felt, in moments in the game, but Chatham's going to be a tough tough opponent. It's obviously on 3G as well, which it's a lovely facility over there, and I know Kevin's put a really strong, young, energetic team together. So they are. I mean, they've played tonight, which is a blessing to a degree, because they're on the back of Saturday, Tuesday, but we've got to be the best versions of ourselves Saturday. As I've just said, I'd love to have gone in there on the back of 3 wins or 2 wins and a draw, and we were 1 set play away from taking sort of 7 points from our first 9 games. We've taken 6. It's not perfect, but we've got to make sure Saturday that we go into their backyard and as I say, be the best version of ourselves, and see if we can come away with maximum points, because that now on the back of tonight's result is very much the remit.
Indeed. Well, listen, thank you very much, and we'll see you Saturday.
Thank you.